What's up, everybody? I'm back with another video. This time, I want to talk about the Los Angeles Angels. Phil Nevin is out as manager. I kind of knew this was coming. I had a sense that he would be dismissed and relieved of his duties. The Los Angeles Angels fired him, the team announced Monday. The move comes a day after the club finished the season at 73-89. It was a horrific year for the Angels. I like Phil Nevin. Nice guy, former major leaguer. He is the most accomplished two-way athlete in Cal State Fullerton history. That's where I attended. Cal State Fullerton was my school. He won the Golden Spikes Award and was Baseball America's Player of the Year in 1992 when he led the Titans to a runner-up finish in the College World Series. So Phil Nevin is a likable guy, likable person, very nice guy. But unfortunately, as we all know, the nice guy persona doesn't win baseball games. And we all know that he will not be returning next season. Not really a surprise there. The future of the team remains uncertain. I don't know what's next for the Angels. It remains unclear. But I do know that this team was an absolute train wreck last season. This team was a mess in 2 seasons with the club. The Angels went 119, 149 under Nevin's leadership. The Angels went 73-89 in 2023 and were eliminated from the playoffs on September 19th. It hasn't been pleasant if you are an Angels fan. I mean, it's been tough for these fans to ride it out. And the crazy part about it all is that they had 2 of the best players in the game. You have arguably the best two-way player to ever play in Shohei Ohtani. You just wasted his time. You wasted his precious years. Mike Trout has been battling with injuries in recent years. He hasn't been the same player. So, I mean, it's just a lot of misfortunes for an Angels team that was supposed to be really good, that was projected to win a lot of games and eventually get back to the playoffs. And it just hasn't panned out. No word on the future of their general manager. We don't know what's going to happen with this team. But what I do know is that Arte Moreno needs to fire himself. Too bad he can't fire himself. Too bad the owner can't fire himself because he has done a horrific job running this organization. From an organizational standpoint, it's been bad for the Los Angeles Angels, and Arte Moreno has really, really done a bad job. It just shows you how bad business is. The Angels weren't good this season. In a critical year. That being said, reasonable people could argue this is not the right decision. Again, Angels owner Arte Moreno will be on his 5th manager since 2018. He doesn't look inward when it comes to assessing his team, but assigns blame easily. And it's hard to know how exactly any manager is going to fix this team's woes when you have a manager who's not willing to spend money to make things better for this organization. He has failed, he blamed it on Joe Madden. Joe Madden obviously wasn't a problem because after they fired him, the team got a lot worse. So I mean, you can only fire so many managers and place the blame on the managers. I think he certainly has failed his team because he has not built around guys like Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout. This team hasn't been to the playoffs, I believe, in 9 years. And, fans have been calling for him to put the team up for sale. Fans have been calling for Arte Moreno to, sell the franchise and give it up because he hasn't done a good job running his business. And it's just unfortunate. Nevin took over as the Angels manager on June 7th, 2022, after the team fired Joe Madden. He previously served as the Angels' third base coach on October 5th, 2022, the Angels brought back Nevin to manage the team in 2023. And the Angels failed to make the playoffs during Nevin's tenure as manager. Somewhere today, Joe Madden is laughing at Arte Moreno. Arte Moreno is too cheap. He doesn't like to spend money. And when he does spend money, when he's not shy spending money, he invests in the wrong players. He goes after players who are well past their prime, who are useless, can't do much for the organization. And that's what you've seen. They didn't have the best pitching staff. They didn't have the best bullpen. Anthony Rendon was an absolute bust. You signed him to a big money contract, and he has not lived up to the hype. He went from being an overrated player to being an absolute bum. It's crazy what happened to him. Injuries have clearly derailed him. But this Angels team, man, they're going to continue to be stuck in a place of uncertainty as long as Arte Moreno is the owner. Sad to say, but that is the cold hard facts about the Los Angeles Angels. See you guys later. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, everyone.